Dummies, I tell ya. I don't do open relationships thought. My ex-girlfriend of only 3 months offered an open relationship after flirting with my best friend. Inside my own home. My best friend alerted me immediately, and I headed home on my lunch break to kick her out of my house. My best friend Marcus was staying with me. He was in transition to moving to a different apartment. My now ex-girlfriend Stacy would come over to my house often to clean up or prepare dinner for me before she headed to work. She worked second shift. Now I never had any doubt that my boy Marcus would try to sleep with my girl. I knew that wasn't going to happen, and if she was to try something, I know he would alert me, just like he did. But Stacy, I was shocked. I was shocked that she did this. He started to record everything. I really didn't even need to hear it. His word is bond with me. Marcus and I had been friends since kindergarten up until 7th grade. We had classes together. In high school, of course, things changed, but this was my boy. We played basketball together. We ran track, tried out for football, and both quit. This is my brother from another mother. I'll always trust him. Stacy and we were together for about 8 months, but we weren't official that long. We were only official for 3 months, so for 5 months we were dating and really didn't put any stamps on our relationship as far as monogamy or being exclusive. That doesn't mean I was out dealing with other women. Yeah, I had female friends here and there, but when we made it exclusive, we decided that anybody we've dealt with in the past, we aren't going to talk to them anymore, just out of respect for each other. I never came to her about the exclusivity, even though I really liked her. She came to me about it and said that she's not the jealous type, but she thinks it's a bit rude that I still am friends with a girl I used to deal with. That girl was in a relationship, and I totally respected it. And I told Stacy that I let her know that we can't talk anymore, and I was okay with it. And me and Stacy, we started to be exclusive. Before we got exclusive, she was coming over to my house often, just cleaning up and doing things for me. I think in a way trying to show that she's wifey material. I will say ultimately we did get along pretty well. We didn't argue at all. Actually, she wasn't the type of girl you'd ask, "What do you want to eat?" And she says, "Well, I don't know." She wasn't like that at all. Every time I asked her what she wanted to eat, she told me exactly what she wanted, or she'd say, "I'm planning on cooking this or that. I bought something earlier to your house. That's why it's thawing out in the fridge. I'll get in here and cook it for us." She loves to cook. She wanted to go to culinary arts school. That was the plan. I don't know what she's doing now. Frankly, I don't care. I don't live too far from my job, so going home every day for lunch is not a big deal. Most times I would come home, but there were other times I'd go out for lunch. This day, she knew I was going out for lunch. I told her. We had talked about it the night before because I was craving Arby's. Salute to everybody that's keeping Arby's in business, like myself. I love Arby's, but I kind of fell back from it a little bit. But I was just craving it so much, so she knew I was going to go get some Arby's with some curly fries, my favorite, so I think she had this all planned. So I'm at work, and I happen to go in the break room and go and take a look at my phone just to scroll Facebook or see what's going on. I had a 15-minute break before lunch, searching Instagram or sometimes YouTube shorts, something quick, and I got a text message from my boy Marcus. Marcus says, "Dude, you got to get rid of her. She's trying to eat my meat, bro." I said, "What? What are you talking about?" Say that again, but in English. Marcus laughs and says, "Dude, Stacy is telling me that she wants to get it on with me, talking about I've never experienced head that was as great as she can provide and out of this world, and she wants to show me." I said, "Oh, is that right? Okay, well, let me head over then. Don't tell her I'm coming." He texted me and said, "Dude, I'm not going to tell her you're coming. I'll keep her at bay for a minute. I'm not going to do nothing with her." Marcus knew that I knew that, but he said to just walk in on her. Now Marcus did work. He worked from home from my house. He was transitioning to his new apartment, so While he's there working, Stacy is trying to give oral to him, telling Marcus that what I don't know won't hurt me. Right before my lunch break, I go and grab my jacket and my phone. Marcus has sent me recordings. I said, oh no. And it was video, but he's not aiming the camera at her. It's just kind of sitting down and angled a little bit. I can see her legs walking back and forth, or see his legs sitting, but you hear both of them loud and clear. I get in my car and I start playing the videos while I'm driving. I live about 11 minutes away from my house. The video was like 3 to 4 minutes long, and it's Stacy saying, "You're so good looking. Why couldn't I have met you first? I want you." Marcus is saying, "Hold on. You don't love my boy. What's going on?" She says, "Yeah, I really like him. He's a great guy. He takes care of me. I take care of him. I can see myself with him, but it's not like we're married now." She's going on, talking very sexual about the things she wants to do to him, what she wants him to do to her. These are things that we don't even do in the bedroom, but she wants my boy Marcus to do it. Backdoor everything, and she said that I'm not aggressive enough, but she could tell Marcus can put her in her place in the bed, which tells me that she really craved Marcus. All this time, she has been lusting over my boy Marcus. Stacy has even hooked Marcus up with her sister, blood sister, same mom and dad. Now, from what I know, Marcus told me he smashed the sister a few times, but he wasn't really feeling her or wanting to be in a relationship with her. So Stacy's sister ended the smash sessions between her and Marcus. I don't know, maybe Stacy's sister gave word to Stacy about Marcus's abilities. I have no idea, but she wanted them bad. And in this video, you can hear it loud and clear. I got through and finished it, and I had made my decision made up. I was kicking her out of my house and breaking up with her. End of story. This woman had the nerve to ask me one of the dumbest questions I had ever heard in my life. She really thought I was going to put up with this. I get home, my door, the back door, leads into the kitchen. As soon as I shut the door, Stacy comes running into the kitchen. "Hey, baby. Oh my gosh, you're home. Where's your Arby's? I thought you were going to eat there." She starts telling me how she cleaned out my restroom and picked up my clothes, put them in a washer, and she was waiting for them to finish to throw into the dryer, and she was going to head out. And I'm just staring at her. She's like, "Babe, that's weird. Why are you just looking at me? Say something." And I say, "What did you plan on doing here?" She says, "What? What are you talking about? I did what I told you I was going to do. I cleaned up and picked your clothes up. What do I always do? Oh, I also want to cook you dinner too, but I was going to do that when I got off work, if it wasn't too late for you. I said you were trying to sleep with Marcus." She looked defeated in her face when I said that. I'd never seen this facial expression in my life on anyone. She looked so defeated. How did he know? How did he find out? She walked back into the living room and I followed her, and she just looked at Marcus. Marcus is staring back at her like, "Yep." I told him, and she has this look on her face like, "How dare you? You snitch." I said, "Stacy, so did you really believe that Marcus was going to hide what you were up to?" She stuttered and stuttered and stuttered. I said, "Stacy, go back to my room. Matter of fact, I'll go back to my room and get your things. You're getting the heck out." I'm not going to say the stuff I said to her true story, but I was calling her all kinds of derogatory names. This woman looks at me and says, "Honey, listen to me. We're young. We love each other. But have you ever heard of an open relationship? Maybe we can do that. We don't have to end things. We don't have to end things on bad terms either. I truly care about you. Why would you just kick me out like this?" I said, "Bish, if you don't get the heck out of my house right now, I'm going to throw you out." Stacy started crying. I said, "Oh, heck no. She's not about to call the police on me and act like I put my hands on her or something. I didn't touch her, guys. I just guided her out of my house. Please get out." I gave her her things and she left. She knocked on the door again, and I ignored it for a minute, but she kept knocking. I opened it and she says, "Can you move your car out the way so I can pull out?" I so desperately wanted to say no, but I couldn't. She has to leave, so I went and got my car moved out, and she left. That was not the last I heard of her, though. I dapped up my boy Marcus, and he apologized and said, "Man, I'm sorry, man." I said, "What are you apologizing for?" You didn't do anything. In fact, you did exactly what you were supposed to do. You let your brother know, and I appreciate that. Man, we're boys for life. For real, dude. I let Marcus get back to work. He had a meeting to get to. I started making me some food. You're darn right. I ate the food that she had prepared. She had some sandwiches in there from the other day that she made. I ate them. That woman could cook. I'm not going to lie to you. She could cook her tail off. She was good at something. I will say she kept me well fed, never had any complaints in that department. I didn't cry. I wasn't sad that she left. I was actually ecstatic. I dodged a huge bullet. Now, what this told me was if she tried this with Marcus, who else did she try it with? And if she tried it with someone else, that person probably doesn't know me, or maybe they do, but they may not be as loyal as Marcus. So she probably was cheating on me with someone. So, you guys know what I did. I went down to the clinic to get checked out. I had to make sure I was good, man. Yeah, we use protection, but there are some things called STIs. I was all good. Dodged that bullet, man. I moved on with my life about 2 months later. I get a DM on Instagram. It was from Stacy. It went like this, the conversation. Stacy: "Hey, big head, how you feeling? How you been?" Me: "I'm good." Stacy: "Well, that's rude. You're not going to ask me how I've been." Me: "Nope." Stacy: "Well, I was too afraid to reach out to you before, but I'm kind of in a bind right now." Me: "A bind? What kind of bind? What are you talking about?" Stacy: "Well, I am pregnant." Don't be afraid it's not yours or Marcus's, but I'm pregnant and I'm alone. I don't have anyone. Me: "And you're telling me because?" Stacy: "Well, I know it's a big ask, but I miss you, and I was wondering if we could work out our relationship. I truly, truly loved you, and you're the best man I'd ever met, and I don't want to raise this baby on my own." Me: I proceeded to block Stacy on Instagram. I'd forgot to do that before. Wasn't even thinking about it, but she was already blocked on Facebook and in my contacts on my phone, and I blocked her. The nerve of her. Can you come play stepdaddy to a kid that I'm going to have? I don't know how far along pregnant she was, but she probably was cheating on me with the guy she got pregnant by. In fact, when I kicked her out of my house, she probably went straight to someone else's house and got pregnant. I don't know. I'm just making things up in my head, but I don't want anything to do with it. Not my business. Not my concern. Not my responsibility. Not for 1 second do I think Marcus circled the block and smashed Stacy. I never heard from Stacy after that. I don't know how she's doing. I don't know where she is, and I don't care. Me and my boy Marcus are still cool. I helped him move into his new place. He had most of his stuff in storage. Got him moved in. It's my boy, man. We hang out. Still going on trips with our other friends. You know, going double dates with other girls. He'll hook me up with girls here and there, and I vice versa. But since then, man, I haven't found a girl that I could see myself marrying. I'm going to be honest with you guys here. I don't think I'll ever get married. For what? I just haven't met a woman that's worth marrying. Maybe she's out there somewhere. I don't know, but I'm not out here searching like Zelda trying to find a woman worth marrying. I really don't care. I focus on my job. I've got an advancement at my company that came with a raise. I bought a new car. Thank God, because my car was crap, man. And actually, Stacy inspired me to cook more. I don't eat out as much. I do eat Arby's every once in a while, but I love cooking. It's fun. I want to start a YouTube channel or do shorts or something showing off my cooking. I'm pretty freaking good. It tastes good too. I'm good with the spices and all that stuff, man. And I can clean up my house myself or hire a maid to come clean up. Shout out to all those that know about those special maids that'll come clean your house and do a little something strange for a piece of change. But I'm good, man. I don't need a wife. I don't really care. It's not that big of a deal to me. But if I ever come across a woman that seems worth it, then yeah, I'm not going to jump into it quickly. It'll take some time, and she'll know off the bat that I'm not rushing into anything fast. True story. I hope you can find my story useful on your channel. Hopefully, my story is something somebody can learn from, or you even get a chuckle out of. I don't know. Wasn't really trying to make anyone laugh, but just told my story the way it happened. Anyway, take care. I'll keep listening to your channels, both of them. I love it. Gives me something to listen to every day. Be safe out there, man. Protect yourselves. Well, dude, you're right. You did dodge a bullet. And shout out to Marcus. Your friend Marcus, man. That's a good dude. I'm gonna be honest though. I'm gonna be honest. The part where she's saying you're not the father or Marcus, it did cross my mind, like, hold on. Did Marcus double back and say, well, you're not dating him now anymore, so yeah, we can. That would be wild if Marcus. Nah, I'm not gonna believe that. Your boy's solid, man. Your boy's solid. You've been friends since kindergarten. He's solid, man. But salute to you, dude. Thanks for sending in the story, man. I really appreciate it. I'm glad you're doing good. You said you advanced in your job. You know, you got a raise, and keep going, dude. Keep going. Keep doing you. I love the thought of it. If you want to email me back and say, hey, man, this is my cooking YouTube channel, dude, I'll not only watch it, but I'll subscribe and I'll promote it here on the community tab in a video. I got you guys. If you guys send in stories, and I used to say this more often back in the day, but if you guys send in stories and you have YouTube channels and you want to shout out your YouTube channel, just tell me and I'll do it. No problem. Guys, let me know what you think about this in the comments. I'm gonna catch you guys at the next one.